We actually named our podcast. We actually named our episodes now. What?
I used to say podcast.
Oh. Okay. HD Media. Welcome back to our channel. We have actually named these episodes, and they are going to be called HD Conversations.
Yeah, HD Conversations. Or Conversations in HD. It's a play on high definition and hustle different. So just having conversations in high definition in hustle different, which I think is dope.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We was going to do HGTV when we were creating this whole YouTube thing, but it was we would have got sued.
You think the light looks okay?
Yeah.
You don't think that light is crooked and that light is way over there?
I mean, you can turn it.
Nah, it's all good.
I mean, it looked good on the camera.
Okay.
See,
that's what I'm trying to talk to her about, strengths and weaknesses, and I don't understand why you don't, when I do something, you have to go behind me and do it.
But I did the lights.
But look at the lights.
I moved that one like that because it was reflected in the mirror.
Okay, so let's talk about the camera then.
I did that last time, so I thought that was my job.
No, you didn't do that last time.
I did do that last time. I did do that last time because I was playing with the things while you was at Target getting that thing right there on the camera.
Okay. All right.
All you gotta do is tell me that ain't your job.
It's not. I told you that. You broke my shit earlier.
Oh my God! I
broke my little piece to my little phone. The thing that attached the tripod, and I be telling
my pot with the fork.
Welcome to another segment portion of this umbrella of Hustle Different. We're working, as y'all can see, and we're trying to push as much content as we can. Yeah. So, without further ado, let's get to this conversation in HD, or this HD conversation.
Yeah, so if y'all don't know, we do conversations on Clubhouse every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to just combine two of those conversations today, where we're going to talk about, one, what our entrepreneurial goals are. Is that a word? Entrepreneurial?
I think so.
We're going to do what are your entrepreneurial goals for 2021, and then talking about dealing with rejection as an entrepreneur. So what are your goals, Desmond, as an entrepreneur this year?
As an entrepreneur, I want to start working for white people. That's my goal.
For 2021?
For 2021. I don't want no white person telling me what the fuck to do. I want to have my own shit, my own business, my own everything. I want to stop working for the white man.
Well, my goals, though that is my goal for the future. I don't know how fast that's going to be obtained, but one of my goals is to stay consistent through the year. And one way I'm doing that is this lovely wall calendar I have on my wall that is broken up into quarters, where me and Desmond have been, we purposely put in breaks. Like last year, around August, we took a break. It was supposed to be for a month, and it ended up being for 4.
Y'all, she got all types of shit. She got personal goals, wellness goals, black girl navigate goals, relationship goals, hustle different goals. This long calendar with, it's I see what you're doing. It's a nice little organizational thing going on. I wish I was the same. Goals. I'm not. I just write my stuff in a journal and keep it moving.
I'm trying to I'm trying to I feel like if it's in my face every day.
Yeah.
And then seeing this makes you realize the year is not that big. It's not that long. And
facts.
You can we're about to be in February. It was just January, and it shows you how.
Before that it was just December.
Right.
Before that it was November. Before that it was October. Before that my birthday was around. We was in Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
So it just shows you it's not that much. But I say that to say we broke the year up into quarters, and then we're going to, instead of taking the whole year by as the whole year, we decided, I thought it would be a good idea to do quarters quarterly goals. So every quarter, at the end of the quarter, we can vision for the next quarter, take a break, like a week break, spring break, summer break, fall break, winter break, so that we not just out here like feeling like overwhelmed and all that. So my goal is to be consistent, and that's how it's helping me be consistent.
All right. Well, let me be. Well, I mean, that's a serious goal of mine. Not working for nobody, but you know what I'm saying, working for myself. But I think I want to say one um a goal of mine is to try and learn new things. So anything that I'm doing that is associated with podcasting or being an entrepreneur or um, marketing, business marketing, anything that has anything to do with making what we doing or what I'm doing better, that's what I'm gonna do. So just trying new things, learning new things, and different things like that. With that being said, um, a actual goal that I have in mind is to teach myself how to develop a mobile app for Hustle Different.
Oh, I
Yeah, so I have I've been looking at YouTube. I've been looking at these like some classes as far as like Code Academy, different things like that. I'm in school right now, so I'm about to connect with some people that know how to do that stuff really well, and
know that. Right.
I'm gonna figure some things out. So that's a real goal outside of working for myself. So
Most
yeah.
definitely. I think for us a different one thing we've been doing actually pretty good this month is being consistent on our social media.
Right.
And it kind of brought me to like what you said with like growing organically. Um, like speak on that.
Growing organically?
Yeah,
What
didn't
you
you
mean?
say
Did I
that?
say something about
I
that?
feel like you said something
Did
about
I?
growing organically. I mean, like, yeah, because I be so ready for all the followers and all the stuff, and you be like,
Oh
chill
nah,
out.
it don't work like that.
Right.
It don't work like followers is going like you don't post one picture or one video and then they just fall out the sky, Un- unless you know it could happen, but we not doing no no nothing that warrants a whole lot of followers real quick. Like we got to work our way up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We got to get people in tune with what we doing. We not out here. What's dude that would go take shit out of the stores? Boot gang or some shit like that. You don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Boot gang, he'll go take some shit out the store. You know what I'm saying? Just to just doing just dumb shit to gain followers or
Right.
gain attention. We not doing that. So what we're doing is something more you know, constructive, productive, trying to get people involved, trying to teach people something or share with people what we're doing or the mistakes that we've made based on entrepreneurship and student loans and being in debt and all that type of
So
stuff.
it ain't the most catchiest.
Yeah, like people like you gotta build that you gotta build that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get people to wanna come watch your stuff and see our stuff and see what we got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I want to say 90% of the time, a lot of people don't care. And I think when you get people that really rock with you, you know, they the ones that care. They the ones that want to see you and different shit like that. I'm not pressed to. I'm not paying for followers. We not paying for
Right.
followers. You know what I'm saying? We not paying for anything. Like, let's just say TikTok, for example. I'm pretty sure that is apps and devices out there where you can, you know what I'm saying, buy followers. But nah, like you just keep putting content out there, you keep making content, and one of them joints gonna hit. It's like putting out music. Like you a new artist, you put out new music, and the first one might not hit, the second one might not hit, the 14th, 15th one might not hit, but you
Right.
might
But
come
if you
to
believe in it,
right. And I believe in what we're doing. So
and I think
that's all
I
that
think
matters.
it speaks to like just like understanding like um dang, I forgot what I was gonna say. You said something about like um oh, like with growing organically, it kind of just makes it For me, I guess the goal is like being patient and like understanding that stuff don't happen. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. It don't happen overnight. But anyway, that ain't what I was about to say. What I was about to say was when you going against the grain, because basically hustle different is going against the grain. Like for regular, like I don't know. I guess like it could kind of seem like most people probably just want to pay like the minimum balance on their loans, right? Or they just want to like people just don't know how to budget. People don't know how to where their money's going. They don't pay attention to stuff like this. So when you like when you're doing something different, hustle different. When you're doing something different, like it will take a minute to catch on. Like, but in that you'll be able to find the people that really that are your people. Like instead of buying followers, you're using the right hashtags, you connecting with the right people. So it's like you are literally finding. Like I would rather have 300, and it's going kind of going to the next point that I have. I'd rather have 300 people that know exactly what Hustle Different is on Instagram and like know what we stand for, like they know what we want, than 15,000 people who are just following us just to follow us. Because I feel like in terms what?
Well, if you got 15,000 people following us just to follow us, what does that mean?
Well,
what are you trying to?
What I'm trying to say is like I'm correlating to the algorithm, right? Like, this is my theory. Like, if you picture social media as a table, right? And we already know the algorithm takes away people, right? So then we have to do ads to get people to see our stuff. Like, so it's like if you basically taking up space at the table, the people who really want to see our content can't see it. You know what I'm saying? What if somebody just following us because it's like, oh, he cute or oh, she cute? But
shit, I want that too.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, I want that too. Why not?
But like
But also go buy something.
Right. But
if you think I'm cute, go buy something. If you think she cute, go buy something. Shit, hey. Go support her cuteness or my cuteness.
You're cute. But anyway, so it's like you taking up space at the table, in my opinion. If we could be reaching somebody that is like that really needs help or really believes in networking with entrepreneurs and stuff like that, and we can't get to those people because you just following us, or you just following us because you a hater.
We got those too.
So don't follow me just to watch what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're taking up room at the table at either algorithm. So that's something that I really like. So because we was talking in the Clubhouse, that was just like, well, how do you bring people from your personal page to your business page? And I almost feel like it's a blessing in disguise that everybody from your personal page don't follow you, because everybody on your personal page might not like support or rock with or understand what you're doing on your business side, right?
Right. I'm so tired. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So that's all. Like, the main thing. Yeah. So that was it on that. Like growing organically and being patient with like the followers that you do have. Like I can't wait. It's gonna sound cheesy. Like I can't wait to make a post that says we got 300 followers.
We got 296. You ain't got to check it.
No, I don't.
I checked it out.
No, I think we have 196.
We got 296.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. I thought I was tripping. My bad. So 190. So when we get 4 more followers, I want to make a post that says, "Oh, we got 300."
Got 300 followers. That's dope.
Instead of like the people that be like 1K.
Yeah.
I appreciate all 300 of y'all that follow us.
Hey, all I gotta say is, like you said, your goal was to be consistent. Mm-hmm. Just be consistent. Let's just keep putting it out there. And I think I have a problem with consistency because I do a lot. Like I'm doing a lot. Like I'm working full time, school, have to do this, trying to do stuff with my own podcast, trying to stay consistent on TikTok, trying to build my audience on TikTok. But the way I think about it is all that stuff is gonna come together. If I keep on working with TikTok, I'm at 13K. If I get to 150K, I'm posting everything that I'm doing on my page. I'm like everything I'm doing, them 150 people or followers is gonna see what I'm doing. Now, right. I want to say 20 to 30% of those people that are following you are bots. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of those going on right now. So you might have followers, but a percentage of that are just bots or just fake ass accounts or just bullshit accounts. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep that in mind too. You know what I'm saying? So
True that. I was gonna say, like, I think for you, because you're a student, because you work, you have all this stuff going on, like, I think it helped me. So he read off all this stuff that's on my wall, like wellness goals, fitness, like Black Girl Navigating is my blog, Hustle Different, all of that. And I wanted to do a YouTube channel for my weight loss journey. And when I realized, like, because I have this mentality, consistency is the word of the year for me, because I'm like, well, shoot, if we was consistent in the first year of business, I wonder how far we would have got, but we wasn't. So I was like, well, shoot, let me be consistent in every single thing I got going on. And the first week of the year, I about died. So I was like, I'm not doing this. My best friend was like, I think you should keep going until like the first quarter. I was like, I'm not gonna make it to the first quarter. And then she was like, well, why don't you do a schedule of what your life will look like? So I'm saying that to you too. Like, I did a schedule and was like, I don't have enough time to devote 40 hours to 50 hours of work at work, plus Hustle Different, plus another YouTube channel, plus a blog, plus relationship goals, plus sleep, plus workout. So I was like, let me eliminate some stuff, and it kind of prioritized like what my life would look like. And yeah, so
I think the same thing with me. I had to realize which one was important, or which one of the things I was doing was important. And in the midst of me figuring out what was important, I just decided to focus more on Hustle Different, or substitute, well, not substitute, but move like maybe my podcast down and move Hustle Different to the forefront. So we can, you know what I'm saying? Because, well, here's how I got to this, right? So I was trying to find a co-host. I was trying to find somebody to, cause I mean, a lot of people was telling me, well, just talk to you. I mean, just do it by yourself. I'm like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to talk to myself. You know what I'm saying? I want to have somebody. Huh?
Talking in air.
Yeah, I don't want to have somebody. I mean, I don't want to not have somebody there to bounce ideas off of, or talk to, or laugh with, a joke with. You know what I'm saying? I know people are listening, but I would like to have that, that engagement. And for the longest, I was trying to find somebody to be my co-host. You know what I'm saying? After my first co-host, but uh, it just didn't happen, and I kind of shifted more towards all right, well, maybe I could just be on the back end of it. You know what I'm saying? I could produce podcasts. I could just produce the shit. And then I got behind a young lady, and she started doing it, and then she stopped. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay. And then she was like, well, I don't really have the energy to do my own podcast, but I can jump on yours. And I'm like, all right, cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. And we were supposed to meet. Never happened. So that goes into another topic, or actually we could pivot to that right now.
What?
About rejection. I look at that as rejection. You know what I'm saying? I look at that as rejection in business or being an entrepreneur.
Right.
But how I had to drop something and then, or move something to the front and then maybe move something else to the back, is when I realized that, you know what, you want a co-host for your own podcast, but you have a business with a young lady and it's the same thing. So I was like, maybe I just need to embrace Morgan and just do stuff with her. And that's how I came to the conclusion. What? Huh? Whatever. That's how I came to the conclusion. Like, you know what? Maybe my podcast is not it's not it right now, or me trying to find, I know what I want to do.
On your podcast because
no, I'm not giving up on my podcast, because all the audio goes to my
right, but I don't want you to put it on the back burner like that.
Nah, but you have to realize that I wanted some things to do on my podcast that is happening already between you and I, as far as Hustle Different. Like, it's already happening. Like you know what I'm saying? It's it's like I want it for my podcast, but it's kind of like I want it for mine. It's not happening, but you need to like. I had to realize that you're asking for this thing, and it's right here in front of you, but you just want this other thing. Like you want this to happen when you got this right here in front of you. So it's kind of like fuck it. I'm gonna just go ahead and embrace Morgan, embrace Hustle Different, and then now we actually doing what I want to do. I don't want to be like I'm doing a podcast alone. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? And we making progress and shit like that. So I appreciate that. But in the midst of me trying to find a co-host for my own podcast, I dealt with rejection, which is the other topic that we're going to talk about. And the what are some ways that you deal with rejection?
I tend to take it personal when it comes to business. Oh, I want to say this real quick because I wanted to, when I was talking about all the stuff I dropped, I chose to do Hustle Different because I feel like and kind of like do the other stuff as I could. Because Hustle Different to me is like the most unique thing I have going on. And it's like the thing I really feel like will make us some money, will work, like, and all that. But how I deal with rejection is like, if it's like sometimes I feel like if you're rejecting my product, you're rejecting me. But I don't think that's it. Like, and I think that's what we was kind of getting at, like, with like the followers. How do you bring your followers over to your business? And it's like, I think it's like I'm kind of understanding it's okay to have rejection. Like it's okay for one door to shut and like another door open up.
Sometimes you need the no's in your life.
Yeah,
you know
like. And it'll make you, like, reevaluate. Like, rejection, like, and I think a part of what the conversation was on the Clubhouse was when people, like, not sharing your stuff, when people not liking your stuff, it's like...
You already know how I feel about that, especially that people that say they fuck with you.
What am I doing? You know, what am I doing right or wrong? What can I do better? You know, so it make you kind of do it like a... be introspective and figure out like how can I make my business better? Like, is this just bad content? Are they just not supporting? Like, what's up? But I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to toot our horn. Like, there's some good content. Like, people think we got like $1 million going on.
People do. People do. We got. And look. I always say this, man. This for everybody out there. Do not reject, because this is broke thinking. Okay, this is a broke mindset. When somebody say you got all the money, you got money, and you say, man, I'm broke, man, I ain't got it. Nah, that's that broke mindset. Nah, don't stop rejecting money that people put on you. Accept all that shit. You know what I'm saying? My line brother be like, yeah, you and Hustle Different, y'all. I see Hustle Different. Y'all got all the money. Okay. We sure do.
We got quality right now.
We sure do. What do I tell you? It ain't even about quality. It's about people putting money on you that you might not have. But don't say you ain't got it. No, I got that.
What I told him in the car, I said we gonna be great because we practicing like we already got it.
Yeah.
And
even if we ain't got it, we ain't gonna say we don't got it. Cause we got it. We got it. Yeah, we got it. Damn right. But we got it. Make sure you go pick up your merch though. Hustle man. Hustle sus. Yeah, we got him.
I mean, but y'all have to, as entrepreneurs, you gotta understand brokenness yields creativity. Like Issa Rae,
keep quoting that. That's your OG.
That's my nigga. Like, I love her. Like brokenness yields creativity. She went from YouTube to HBO. Okay, she had some rejection all up and through that. Like, she got rejected by ABC. She worked for Shonda Rhimes. And now she's on her last season of Insecure.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
But brokenness yields creativity. Like, I hate when people feel like they gotta have a whole lot of money to start something. Like, That's not really how business works. The idea of business is that you like are trying to profit off something. Like, we started with like what, $300, I feel like, with maybe a little more than that. For the t-shirt.
Yeah, it was $300.
But ideally, you will make a profit off of that and you flipping your money. Like, so it's like then you'll have the money to purchase a mic set, or we ain't purchased this. Desmond purchased this.
This all me right here. You understand? This all me right here. I put my hard on. I slaved for all this stuff right here. You feel me?
That ain't the point. The point is, but listen though, like pro tip, I guess. Like if you have an iPhone, I have an iPhone 8. 8. I still got the button. Like
the
8.
home button.
I got 8. I record my videos on my channel with my phone, and you put your AirPods in. It's a mic. It's a mic. Like people just gotta stop thinking.
But I like quality stuff though. So
my stuff do be quality.
No, I'm not saying like it don't be quality. I just like all this stuff. Like I like all this.
But that's not the point. We trying to help other people start. Like they don't think I don't got it. I don't got it. I don't got it.
I mean, but I mean, to what? But to your point.
In your hand.
But to your
Use what's in your hand.
Right. But to your point, like the other camera I got, that was a gift.
Right.
The GoPro I got, that was a gift.
People will bless you too.
This right here that was a gift. That was free.
Look.
What y'all looking at me on? It was. I didn't pay for that. That was free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like.
But I think also if you put it out there, like you telling your family, telling your friends, like, I'm finna start this. They will start supporting you, not monetarily all the time, but in ways of like a camera.
Yeah.
A microphone, a light. Like,
go start a GoFundMe, man. You know. Can I tell them about my GoFundMe? All right, so I made a GoFundMe, right? And it's called the Send Me Back to Africa GoFundMe, right? Nah, we ain't got to get into that. But I did make a GoFundMe, but it was to be a joke. Yeah. But it's still up there if y'all want to send me back to Africa. Yeah.
Dealing with rejection.
Use rejection as fuel. I wanted to go back to family and friends supporting you, and something that I had to learn, like you have to realize that, you know what I'm saying, the people that's closest to you may not support you. And
the people, they might not be your best customers either, because people, my family member who's younger than me that shall remain nameless.
Family member who's younger than me.
Who is horrible with money, like be like, help me budget. I'd be like, you don't want my help. Like, you don't want, because I don't think people be I really live hustle different out in real life. Like, I don't have too many things that I just be out here doing, like, that are like, one, not planned, or two, like, expensive. Like, I'm very cheap. Very, very, look, I done said this to Desmond probably like 5 times. I don't want to be broke no more. Like, and if that means I have
That's her motivation. That's your motivation.
No, legit. If that means I have to work 40 to 60 hours a week, well, 50 to 60 hours a week, 2 different jobs, I probably will do that. Like, I
feel you. I got my own motivation going on.
I just don't want to be broke no more.
I get that.
Period.
But the thing about working multiple jobs, like, I don't like working for nobody. So I don't want to work more jobs to But like, I just don't want to work more. Like, you get 8 hours out of me a day. You already get 40 hours out of me a week. It's kind of like, nah, I want to do stuff I want to do outside of that. I'm not about to go work for somebody else. Like, when the hell am I have time to do what I want to do? You know
I know. But until Hustle Different take off, I got to work another job.
When you going to have time to do Hustle Different?
On the weekends.
That's not enough time. I mean, it is enough time, but it's kind of like, I don't want to be working. I don't want to give too much of my time to somebody else. I'm trying to build something over here, because the time that I could be building,
I get that.
Like, the time I could be, like, I'm working this other job and then I go to another job and I get 2 hours to work on what the fuck I want to work on. I don't see that happening at all. So when people be talking about overtime to me at work, or people be talking about, no, I'm not working. No, I'm not doing no peak season hours. I'm not about to work an extra Friday. Hell no. Y'all get 40. Y'all get 8 hours a day for 5 days, 40 hours a week out of me. That's it. I hardly don't want to be here anyway.
Okay, so can you tell?
But I get what you're saying though.
You see my bills, right? They're not gonna not get paid.
Well, you live in a different lifestyle than me too.
Exactly.
Okay. Well,
and I'm trying to pay off credit cards immediately.
Me too.
So, yeah. And I'm trying to save. I have goals. I have goals.
I got bills too. I just bought a new computer that I'm financing. I'm about to do the balance transfer.
I told him not to do this, y'all, but we understand.
But guess who it's for though? Guess who it's for though?
Different.
For me, but it's to help us.
But it don't got interest for a whole year, so it's gonna get paid off before that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I got money. I can pay for it right now if I want to. I'm just not. I'm just trying to build credit.
Right. I mean, I just get stuck between, we are totally off topic, but I get stuck between like knowing that I have like goals, financial goals that are outside of Hustle Different, and then Hustle Different goals that are like that are just slow. So in order for me to not go crazy and start knocking on people's doors, like, why you ain't purchased a t-shirt yet? Like, I'm gonna work my overtime and work my hopefully get a second job maybe and keep it moving.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you had said like using rejection as fuel. Like Kimberly Foster from the For Harriet channel, she talked about like she does a lot of things.
Who?
Her name is Kimberly Foster. She's a black woman. She does For Harriet, a YouTube channel, and it's like a whole bunch of dope content for like black women, all this and all that. And
did you have something to say about Dave Ramsey because you made a mistake or some shit like that?
I don't fool with him no more. we can just do a whole segment why I don't fool with Dave Ramsey no more. So correction, y'all. I thought Dave Ramsey said live with your parents. He does not say that. He actually says don't live with your parents. And I guess it's situational. Like if I called his radio show and been like, I'm $100,000 in debt. What do you think I should do? He'll probably tell me like pay it down some and then move out. But he had this one video that was like, there are 33% of people that are like living with their parents from ages 25 to 29 or something like that. And I think that's ridiculous. Parents, you need to kick your kids out and all this and all that. And I was like, is he not correlating the fact that those at age group is probably the age group that is suffering in debt, and it's probably the age group that is not able to get a job in their field? It's probably not the age group that is able to get jobs that pay well. Like, is he not correlating? And does he not understand that the cost of living is ridiculously high these days? Like, is he not putting those two and two things together? Like two. Man,
I'm not listening to no white man talk about debt to me. I'm sorry.
So yeah, and then I found this girl on TikTok who was like, I don't mess with Dave Ramsey, and she lists all the things. And like, there are just
she
things.
Was a white girl. What?
Yeah. There's just things I don't like that don't make sense to me in his process no more. Like $1,000 for an emergency fund. I don't get that. Like an emergency as a full grown adult is not $1,000. An emergency as a full grown adult could be $3,000. Period. Like, so it's like that is not gonna help me do anything. Like if anything happens in this moment, no, I'm going to have some money in my savings. But I don't agree with not living with your parents, but he really suggests you get roommates and stuff like that. Which is like, okay, cool, fine. That's an option. But like, what if I can't find one? And what if I just have a good living situation? I just don't fool.
All right, let's get off him.
Like, but that was my correction from the last.
You made a mistake.
I did. I said that he said I said he said that you should live with your parents. He does not say that. He says to live. He says to get out of your parents' house. And I mean, I got on mind. He basically thinks it's going to fuel a hustle. Basically, it's going to make you want to grind harder to get out of debt.
It does.
It does, but. Like, logically, it's like if I want to live with someone, and it's not the people who are just living off their parents not doing right? The people who are doing right, like, why can't they live with their parents and get their stuff paid off? Like,
I mean, I think living with your parents is the smartest thing to do for a period of time, especially if you're
after college,
right,
and doing what
right after college. Maybe up until about 27, 28.
Yeah.
Maybe. You know what I'm saying? That might be pushing it. But some people different. Some people can't, like, some people want to have their freedom. Some people want to bring chicks and dudes in and out the house. They want to have their own stuff. They want to do their own thing. I get that. But I think, like, if you can suffer the whole, I mean, go get a hotel. You saving money. If you saving money, go get a hotel. Go get an Airbnb. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to do that type of stuff.
Your freedom.
So yeah.
But I just have issue with Dave Ramsey. I probably am just gonna keep figuring this out on my own. And just follow other people.
That's the only thing that you can do. Dave Ramsey is a middle-aged white man. And he's speaking from a white perspective. You need to find you a middle-aged black woman that has been successful and look to her because she's the thing that you need to be successful as far as this saving money thing and being financially, responsible and paying off debt and stuff like that. Biden!
Come on, Biden. Come on.
Biden!
We watched you get sworn in. We know you the president.
Hey,
not the
Biden.
president-elect
Hey,
anymore.
Biden, what's up with them student loans, G?
You're not the president-elect anymore. You can make decisions, through
Biden, I saw you sign the executive order to dismiss
orders.
payments until September 30th. Nah, we need them joints
I think that's
eliminated.
I think it's just going to buy him time to figure out a plan. That's the prayer.
Man, I hope so. Hey, Kamala, you went to an HBCU, G. You know what's up.
I hope Dr. Biden, Joe Biden's wife, is in his ear like, hey, my students can't pay for their college tuition. And he's like really making a plan. Like, I hope she's on our side for real.
What does she do?
She's a professor.
Oh.
Dr. Biden.
What's her name?
Dr. Biden.
No, what's her full name? You said Kimberly?
I think that's Kimberly Foster.
Let's get back to Kimberly Foster because we got off that.
She basically said everything she does a lot of things that she has done in life is in spite of something. Like somebody said, "Oh, you can't go to Harvard." I think that's what she said, and she ended up going to Harvard. So it's like she does a whole lot of stuff to prove people wrong. And I guess I don't know if we in that spot or if I'm in that spot of proving people wrong with Hustle Different. Maybe when I feel like, because I be saying like, I don't want to have children in debt, and people be looking at me like that's not going to happen, and I be looking like, but it is, because my kids will not live in poverty. Cop your hat. So it's like, maybe I am doing stuff in spite of.
Why do even people want that? Like, why do people think that? Like, people should.
I don't think they want it. I just think they don't.
They
see
think
an
that
end.
it's not realistic.
Yeah, they don't think that.
Nah, man.
And I think that when they hear somebody say they have $100,000 in student loans, it's like, and you want to get out of that, and you're, but you also want to have kids by 30-ish years old. It's like you're 28. That's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it does look unrealistic, but I serve a God who is able. No, for real though. Like I feel like that's how much I believe in us. Like I believe in like what we got going on. Like you said, like a shirt a hit and it'll hit. Like I don't even like.
No,
honestly,
I said a video.
A video a hit, and then somebody might buy the shirt, and it's like, honestly, I don't.
Some people ask me like when I did that TikTok, and I had the Biden shirt on. A couple of people asked me like, "Where did you get that shirt from?" Link in my bio. So it's just you just need one or two videos that people grasp or what I'm saying, they'll cling to, and then you got orders coming in or you gaining all these followers.
Right.
And after that, you need to find another one.
Right.
You need to keep being consistent. So,
right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess that is a form of like rejection. Somebody reject your idea and you just like, you know what? Let me just prove them wrong and let me keep it moving because y'all obviously don't believe in what I got going on, but I believe in it.
Yeah.
So period. My friend was like, "You think about debt all the time," and I was like, "Yeah, I do." Like, and then my best friend was like, "I would think about it a lot if I was 100,000. I was in debt too." Like, I mean, you think about. I mean, it's on my mind like all the time, and it's probably not healthy.
What I struggle with though? I struggle with the thought of what the hell did I go to college for? Like, I struggle with that thought.
Did you not listen to my whole entire poem?
Yes, I've heard your poem numerous of times, but I also thought about this probably before you even wrote that.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, but I just think about what the hell I went to college for. You know what I'm saying? So
working a job, making decent money with no need of a degree will put you in a deeper depression than after a breakup. Like, what the freak did I get this degree for? Like, yeah.
But I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys and girls. Just keep doing. I don't want to say keep doing anything.
I mean, keep being consistent. I mean, so some of the takeaways from our Clubhouse conversation was like, in regards to rejection, was that no could mean new opportunities. So N-O, new opportunities. And then no.
I think people know how to spell.
I was just saying it's an acronym.
I get it.
Shut up. And then like no could mean not right now. Like, just wait a second. And then realizing that everything ain't for everybody. If you're starting a business that is like fashion and like actually for girls, like for women or for people who dress flashy or feminine, it's probably not going to attract that many men. So it's like realizing that everything is not for everybody, and just like I realize that Hustle Different is not for everybody. Like, and I'm starting to become okay with that because there are people who fool with us and understand where we're trying to go. And so so entrepreneurs who are out there starting or about to start, man, we be sounding like we know what we talking about. Like we be really giving advice.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to, but I'm not trying to give advice. I'm just trying to share my own experience with people.
But it just kind of flew out there like that. But so entrepreneurs that are starting out, like, just realize your product ain't for everybody. That's why.
But here's the reason why I don't want people to look for us to advice is because we still at like the beginning stages.
But like, we've learned so much.
Like, yeah, we have, but we still at the beginning stages of the shit. It's so much shit out here that you go.
So what we gonna just start teaching when we make it? But when we make it, we probably right.
I mean, so we can keep people updated along the way, but like when I compare what we doing to, and I'm not trying to compare, but when I compare what we doing to other, you know what I'm saying, others, it's kind of like, oh wow, it's a whole lot of stuff out here that needs to be learned from us. It's a whole lot of things that needs to be done. One is I don't like when it comes to me, one important thing about being an entrepreneur is you can't do it by yourself. You're not going to be able to do it by yourself. So you got to have a team. And we got an intern.
We got an intern. Kamaya Smith, Lane College.
Kamaya Smith. Shout out Kamaya
class
Smith.
Of I like how we... 2022.
I like how we... You got it?
2022.
All right.
I didn't know what year we was in.
I like how we... I like how we are... I don't want to say being in business, but we're reaching back to get.
So we literally doing the same. It's the same thing as teaching somebody like what we've already learned, though.
Right. Okay,
like it's okay if we don't we give the disclaimer enough. We don't know everything, but we've learned a lot.
Right. I mean, yeah, we don't know everything, but we learn a lot. But I want people to understand that like this is not like if you telling somebody about Hustle Different, don't be like, yeah, they teach people about financial independence and entrepreneur. Nah, we're not teaching you anything. We're talking through what we've experienced, and we just trying to share with you guys because we may say something that may be a mistake to somebody else. And it's kind of like, well, you know, we're not trying to say that that's what you should do. We just talking through what we've learned and what we've gathered. So one thing that we've gathered, or one thing that I preach is we can't do shit by ourselves. We can't do anything by ourselves. So Morgan and I went and got an intern, went and got somebody to help us. And I'm looking forward to see how that relationship with the intern and us develops.
Yeah.
So even with that, that's going to be a development. That's something that we're going through right now. So yeah, I don't want nobody to look at us as we got it all figured out, because we don't. We just trying to figure it out along the way. And along the way, we trying to pay these student loans down. You know what I'm saying? Because that whole 160, I'm on
120 like actually.
Whew. That's why you got to get scholarships. That's why you get. You know what? I know why I work for the white man.
I mean, I think Lane College owes me super amounts of money.
I said I know why I work for the white man. I know why I'm working, because they paying for me to go to school. You got to get something out of it.
Right.
That's why I'm working.
You just got to.
That's why, I hate my job, but I'll be like, you could be paying $4,000 a year for school, but nah, they paying for it. Right. I'm good. Hey,
exactly. You got a whole degree.
What you say, dude? Go. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it, so you can pay for this damn schooling. You know
right. But yeah, I didn't mean to throw Lane College under the bus like that.
Don't worry about it. I did before.
That's why you're supposed to give back to your HBCU so they can give scholarships to the valedictorian.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But hey,
let that go viral so somebody can pay my student loans.
that's probably gonna go viral. Nah, I'm just joking. But yeah, I don't know. Do you want to wrap that there?
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna be real honest. When I don't feel like recording, y'all gonna know, and y'all probably can tell. I don't feel like doing this shit
But
right now.
listen,
But I fought through it. You know what I'm saying?
we trying to get consistent content out. What?
Then I was about to tell them about the wax, but never mind.
I mean, this is
let's
gonna
end
air.
it. Let's end it. Let's end it.
All right.
They gonna see it.
All right, thank y'all for joining us. If you liked this video, if you have any dialogue you want to converse with us, leave a comment, like this, share this.
If you like this video, hit the like button. If you liked it, comment. If you didn't like it, do the dislike button. Hey,
you know, that's fine. If you didn't like the video, comment. You know, more comments means more people are going to see it. Period. Right. No matter what they're going to say.
If you didn't like it, comment. If you liked it, comment. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Also, if you didn't like it, just leave.
Right. And if you think he's cute, like you want to show somebody, that's fine. You know, whatever your motivation is to share the video. He is taken though, so you can't do that. But thank y'all for joining us. Heads up if you are
on the mailing list.
On the mailing list, you have, as of when this airs, you will have like a half a week to
half a week. How about a week and a half?
No, like a half a week because it ends on the 31st.
Oh, a half of a week.
Half of a week. You have like a half of a week to get your 15% off if you have subscribed to our mailing list. And yeah, so because of our launch month. And Black History Month is coming up, so be on the lookout for our new / old merch coming back.
Yeah, we bringing some merch back that we had. It's dope though. I like the way we did the little mailing thing.
Yeah, I'm excited. That's so
nice.
You also, if you want, you can just go ahead and subscribe, and you can still get the 15% off before the 30th, and you will be able to get some merchandise for a small discount. We thank y'all I said little hustlers. We thank y'all hustlers for joining us. We thank y'all for rocking with us, and we just ask that y'all continue to support in any way, shape, or fashion.
Hey, thank you. Des White.
Morgan Allison.
We out.
Hustle
different.